Now this is a super cool find. Nissan 200 SX. Fiat Coupe 20 valve turbo. Mazda MX5. BMW E36 convertible. Aston Martin Vantage.
My feet are like fucking sponge.
What do they look like? Do they look alright? Or shall I put the fogs on too? Hello guys, welcome back to the channel and welcome to today's video. Now today's video is going to be a collaboration of all the places that we go to that aren't quite good enough for a full video. So what I've decided to do is put them all together and make one video. As you can see, I'm joined with Stu again today. So we're on our way to the first location. Let's go and check it out and see what we can find. Okay, so we've just made it to the first location. And it's not a big location, but it has got some interesting cars. Vauxhall Astra convertible. Now this is a very, very nice little car. I've always liked these cars. There's just something about them. Very similar to the Fiat Coupes, 20 valve turbos. It's open. Oh yeah, it is. Oh my God. Oh, this is heartbreaking to see one of these cars in this condition. Look at that. It still has the service history with it. Oh my God. That is crazy. Just look at the mould in here. Do you know what? These seats, apart from that driver's bolster, you see the water dripping from the sunroof. Oh my God, that is terrible. But just look at these seats. Look, they're crying out to be sat in. They look so comfortable. It's just such a shame. I mean, look at the water and the footwell down here. Look, that is absolutely soaking. And you can smell it as well. What a shame.
I mean, I hope this car isn't going to end up being stripped. But then saying that,
yeah, I don't know. It's
on the inside. I'm guessing it's going that way.
Such a shame. Didn't the badges spin on these?
Huh?
Yeah, they did. Yeah, the badges span,
Wow.
and then the key obviously pops open. But it looks as if there's a car cover in the back. I mean, I know they're not really that good for cars anyway, but you know, it probably would have been better. Stop all the condensation and rain getting in there. Right, let's move on to the next ones. Now here we have a Ford Cougar V6. It's quite a rare old thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Don't see many of these about now. That is cool, really cool. I think it's been exposed to the elements for quite a while, that, isn't it?
Oh,
yeah, that.
Jesus Christ.
Oh no, it still looks alright. Yeah.
Alright. This is like a mixed match.
It is a mixed match.
These are all
E36.
E36 insurance things, isn't it?
Oh yeah. Maybe it was an old...
Lot numbers. They are,
yeah, maybe it was an old company that used to buy and do them up.
Yeah.
But,
E36, got another old E36.
Yeah. These are pretty cool. Good little campers actually. I've seen a few done up as campers and they are pretty cool. Got a CLK convertible. Looks like that's been there for a long time. Saab 9000, God. I don't believe it. I was only saying earlier about the Fiat Coupes. 20 valve turbo, there's one there. Holy moly. Now these are a rare old car now. And do you know what? There is still something about that I like. Obviously designed by Pininfarina, the same company that does the Ferrari designs. Pretty sure they did the Peugeot 306 as well. Where's Stu gone? Stu has... Oh, he's up there. I was going to say, he's literally disappeared. There's another Astra convertible. Must have liked their Astras. BMW E46. That's an interesting bit of kit there. Land Rover. The Land Rover's cool. Oh my god, there's an E36 convertible. Wow. Has that still got an engine? I don't think it has. Sort of. Sort of. I think there's a Land Rover chassis over there as well. So this whole site looks like it's been abandoned for quite a while. Doesn't look like anyone's been here recently at all. That is 1.8. Do you know what? It actually looks quite clean. It does look clean. Manual.
1.8 engine.
Yeah, I'm getting the feeling that this was a like an old garage that used to like buy crashed cars and then repair them and do them up maybe. But unfortunately they seem to have disappeared.
Nothing's been taken off for a while.
Nothing's been taken off for a long time, no. No, nobody's been here for a long time by the look of it. Look at these. Obviously they used to store cars in these, but obviously whoever got the better of them. Oh my god! Now this is a lightweight Land Rover. Now it's on a Q plate, which tells me that's either been written off, put back on the road, or it's a kit car built one. It may not be original, it might be, I don't know. But I think it had pure off-road intentions. The roll cage it's been put in there. Sadly, it looks as if it's been parked here for a very long time. Saying that, I mean, it's still quite a desirable thing. You know, there's plenty of people out there who would love to buy that and put it back on the road, or maybe just use it off-road. Discovery's quite cool. I've always wanted one of these Discoveries. I actually bottled out and buying one, and I bought a Freelander instead. But I did spend quite a lot of money on the Freelander, and it has been really good. It's been really fun off-road. But there's always that bit at the back of my head saying, why didn't you just buy one of these? You know, I should have done. I really should have done. This is quite cool though. You know, I love the old Land Rovers. I really do. There's not much left in there. It's open. She is open. Got some weeds in there. So it always made me laugh, these. When they came out the factory new, you know, you look down the side of it, and where they pop rivet them together, you could run your eye up the side and you could see ripples in the bodywork. It's probably one of the only vehicles that you bought brand new where you could see those ripples in the bodywork. You know, it actually came with dents from the factory. It's pretty funny. Right, so it's not a massive location, this one. Reason why it hasn't made a full video. So we're going to run around, do some pictures, and we're going to move on to the next location. We're probably going to hit, typically in a day, we normally hit around about 5 or 6 locations. Sometimes we strike it lucky and we get a really good one. Sometimes we find something like this. You know, it's got some interesting cars, but it's not really that good enough for a full video. So that's why I've decided to put all of these little shorts into one video, just so you guys can see how much work goes into actually making these videos for you. So, like I said before, we're going to run around and do some pictures and move on to the next one. I've just noticed the MX5 here. It's quite a good number plate on it as well. again, desirable little car. You know, a lot of people are using these for drifting now. Doesn't actually look too bad. I know they suffer with rust on the seals and on the inner wheel arches, but from what I can see here, it doesn't look too bad, that one. Okay, so picture time, and then we'll move on to the next one. Okay, now this next one is very special. Aston Martin Vantage. What on earth is that doing here? It's absolutely incredible. This is crazy.
Volante.
This is absolutely crazy. So the story behind this is the chap who used to live here went missing, what, 5 years ago?
Yeah.
And nobody knows where he is. And his car, well, his cars have just been left here. I mean, this is unbelievable to find an Aston Martin which has been left parts like this for years upon years.
2013.
2013. 2013. Yeah, look, the tax disc is still in the window. Do you know, I can't believe I'm looking at an Aston Martin with brambles growing through the wiper blades. This is just crazy. Look at the roof as well. Oh my God. This is such a shame. Absolutely. I don't know what to say. I honestly don't know what to say.
The owner got wind that someone was going to steal it. So we had these two wheel braces fitted.
God.
Which, if it's left abandoned like this, you know.
Well, yeah, people are going to think they can come and out themselves, but obviously you can't, you know, it's...
And the people that came here apparently to steal it were looking for a tracker, because apparently there's a tracker fitted. That's why it's all ripped apart.
That's when I've taken that out?
Yeah.
Right. I mean, it wouldn't be easy, you know, you'd have to move this car out of the way, possibly the motorhome, which is going to be very difficult, plus obviously these, but I mean, at the end of the day, the car still belongs to somebody somewhere. No, you can't just come and help yourselves. This is unbelievable.
The craziest thing about this is it's wide open.
You're kidding?
Yeah.
The door is actually open. Oh my God. Guys, look at this. Look at the cobwebs inside here. I'm not too sure about the fluffy dice, I must admit, but nevertheless, this is an Aston Martin Vantage V12. Sat on a driveway, collecting spiderwebs, dust, and sadly it's full of damp as well. Unbelievable. But what can we say? On to the next one. Okay, so we're on our way to the third location of the day. Stu has now just realised he wishes he bought his wellies.
No, it's a pond.
It's a pond. To be fair, it is quite boggy here. Okay, so we're at the third location. We've got some tractors here. Looks like they've been parked there for a while. So 3 tractors. God, it's half cold today. Very deceiving because the sky is crystal, well, I say crystal clear, it's blue. It's very blue. It's very, very, very cold. That's pretty cool, that little one there. Yeah. There's a little engine there. That's a mini engine.
Oh yeah,
I'm sure that's a mini engine. It's random, isn't it?
Yeah.
Actually, is it a mini engine? It looks like a mini engine. I'm not 100% sure. Looks slightly different. Oh, that was cool. Oh, it's actually quite warm in here. It's like a little greenhouse. Oh no, my arm's got stuck on the blim bramble. There we go. Ouch, I caught my finger on it. Okay, so apparently the cars which you've come to see are tucked in the corner over here. So we've just got to walk in and out the fields and hopefully there'll be something worth walking there for. This is quite funny. Oh, look at the state of your shoes. Okay, so we made it to the cars and look at this. we have an old mini estate, which has been turned into a greenhouse. Deary me. Oh, what a shame. Is it a Clubman? Oh, yeah, I think it is a Clubman, that one. I actually used to have one of these. Yeah, about 7 years ago, I had a blue one. So over here we've got a black Mini. That's pretty cool. I think it's seen better days though. And it's now no longer a car, it's actually a storage for logs and spiky objects. Oh, what a shame. Goodness me. Shame because it doesn't actually look too bad. It's better than the one I've got at home. that's quite annoying. So we've got another car. What's that? A Peugeot Saxo. We've got a little Citroen Saxo, which would appear they had a rear engine conversion in mind. The whole back end has been cut out. I can't understand why you do that unless you were thinking about putting a Z-car space frame motorcycle rear engine in that. Very unusual to cut the whole back end away like that. Dear me, look at the moss on the doorstep. That. God.
It actually looks like they were doing a rear engine conversion.
Yeah, I know. Oh, it's a Peugeot 106, isn't it? Yeah, well, there's a Saxo. There's the sun's in my face, I can't see it properly.
That looks like really old with that,
Does it?
Really old little box thing.
Yeah. So we've got something hiding under here as well. I'm not 100% sure what it is. I'm not going to start pulling the cover off to find out because someone's put some effort into covering that up. And I don't really want to disturb it. But yeah, Stu is right. That is a very, very old car under there. Possibly an old Aston or something. So yeah, as you can see guys, full cars. Not really worth a full video, hence why I'm putting all of these little clips together for you. Just so you can see, like, I mean, we've been to 3 places so far, 4th one's next. And this is what we have to do. I mean, it's nice when you go somewhere and there are loads of cars and you can film loads of cars, but when you have to go and find them, you know, it's difficult. So we're going to spend most of the day literally just checking out places and seeing what's there. So, on to the next one. I'm so glad I wore my wellies today. Okay, so we have arrived at our last location of the day, which is another collection of cars. You've already been here?
Yes.
It's been here once. There's a few, there's not too many, so we're going to put it into this video. And hopefully by the end of the day we should have enough content to make a half decent video. We've already seen the Aston Martin. That was a super rare find. I mean, I just cannot believe that was there. But we've got some American trucks here too, so let's go and have a look at this place and see what's there. Okay, so we've just made it to the last location, and the first thing we come across is this huge army truck. Now that is pretty cool. Just look at the size of the thing. I'll tell you what, I bet that does like 0 miles to the gallon. That is super cool. Yeah, look at the size of it, it's huge. Wow.
You can get in this too.
Can you? Put my light on because it's starting to get a little bit dark now. Oh, look at that. What a beast. Absolute beast. God, it's got such a nice smell to it as well. It's got an access hatch at the top of it.
Yeah.
Amazing. Wow. Look at the old winch system in there, look. That's huge. Blimey. Yeah. And it's still charged up as well. No, pressure's dropped right off on those. My God. Stu, There's a 200 SX out there.
Yeah.
My God. Now I know all
The
you
other gem.
drifty boys are going to like this. S13.
I ain't going that way.
No, I ain't going that way either, even though I've got wellies on. Ooh. Right, let's try and find the driest way up to the top.
This is up here before.
Really?
Yeah.
Bloody hell. See, I've got me wellies on again. I just said, see, I've got me wellies on again. We were supposed to go back to Stu's house and get his wellies, but we didn't, did we?
No.
We forgot.
Yeah. This has been here for about 2 years since that I've known.
Wow.
And it's still here now, which is quite shocking.
Yeah.
But they made it easy to get it out.
So this is an F-Reg Nissan 200 SX S13. I actually had one of these cars about eight years ago.
Did you?
Yeah.
The bonnet's open. Oh my God, you get right by it now. Last time you came, couldn't
God.
get it.
Was it open?
Yeah.
Oh yes.
There she is.
Look at that. Do you know what? That is completely standard.
It is, yeah.
It's still got the original air filter in it as well. Wow. Normally you always see like either the silicone hoses or a dump valve or something silly on there. At least, you know.
Yeah.
But it's very rare that you actually see one like that.
Pour the dipstick.
I don't know if I can get to it. There's not much on there.
No.
There's not much on there at
You
all.
can undo that oil cap.
Undo it.
Yeah.
Like that is seized.
Mate, I tried that ages to undo that.
Did you?
I couldn't even do it.
Wow.
But yeah, this is a surf sought after car. I mean, look at the engine you could put in there.
Yeah. That's crazy, that is.
It is, yeah.
They're actually really desirable things. I mean, for
These are.
drifting especially.
Yeah. I mean, I love
Wow.
the front end, how big it is.
Yeah, they're cool cars.
Yeah.
Do you know what? I was standing there for about a minute and my leg is actually attached to this bloody bramble. Get off. Wow, that's
It's
cool.
open too.
That's really cool. It's not the sort of car you expect to see in a field
No, it's not.
this day and age because they are so desirable.
Yeah.
God, look at that.
A lot of drifting.
Oh my God. Oh, 157,000 miles.
Yeah, she's up there.
Definitely up there.
It's
It
a
don't
cool
actually
car.
look too bad though,
No,
does it?
doesn't.
It
Me
really
and
doesn't.
my brother sat in here when we had like a monsoon torrential downfall.
Really?
We sat here for about 2 hours just
Just
trying not
chilling.
to get soaked.
Blimey. God, it does smell like cat piss in there though.
Yeah.
Phew.
It's kind of mad how we can actually physically walk around it now.
Yeah.
Issues or interruptions because there's no bushes.
Do you know, it doesn't even look that rusty. You know, it's rusty, but it's not too bad.
No, it's not. It's on plastic too, so
Yeah.
it's trying to protect it a little bit.
Amazing, absolutely amazing. Wow guys, what a super cool car to finish this little video on. Hope you've enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe. Please go check out the Instagram, which is @beardexplore_. Also go and check out the Facebook page. I can always put all the pictures on Facebook, 10 the best on Instagram. I will link my brother Stu in the description below, and we'll see you on the next Explore scene.